to help find a cure.
Actually, last year I was talking to my wife about what I could do for like a gimmick, I guess you could say. And I was coming up with some different ideas, and she just kind of blurted out, "Why don't you just sit in a shopping cart?" Well, I don't think she was serious, but anyways, I took it serious. I thought it was a great idea, shopping for a cure.
Mr. Irvin plans on sitting in the cart until $6,000 is raised. If you would like to visit and make a donation, the fundraiser begins July 14th at 8 a.m. in the Safeway parking lot near 29 Road and Patterson.
Time to raise money for muscular dystrophy. Starting this Friday at 8 a.m., Mark Irvin is going to sit in a shopping cart on top of 2 bales of hay outside of the Safeway on Patterson Road. That's right, the ones to watch. On Patterson Road to raise money for MD. The only time Irvin will get out of the cart will be for a short bathroom break every 4 hours. Wow, last year he raised $2,100 in less than a day. This year he's raised his goal though to $6,000 and expects to be in that cart for at least 3 days.
It almost killed me just sitting in here for 1 day last year. I was so sore the next day, but like I said, just me going through that is nothing compared to what the people with muscular dystrophy go through, so it's worth it to me.
That is right, a good cause. Anyone who donates $10 or more will be entered into a drawing for Rock Jam tickets and a $50 gas card on Saturday at 3 o'clock. His barber will be at Safeway to make a donation and to shave off that hair. Donations to the MDA can be made at any Safeway store.
Kids at Cross.
It affects over 200 people in Mesa County. Today, Mark Irvin of Grand Junction decided to do what he did last year, sit in a shopping cart to raise money for muscular dystrophy research. But this year's goal is a little bit different than last year's.
Hey, boss, how are you? Difference this last year was my goal was $2,000, and I raised $2,100 in 1 day from 8 o'clock in the morning until 9:30 at night. A lot of people were really disappointed. They came in to see me the next morning because they thought I'd spend the night. So this year I raised my goal to $6,000, so I'm insured to stay overnight. I'll sleep here.
And News 8 talked to Mark a little while ago, and so far he's raised $1,400 towards finding a cure for muscular dystrophy. If you'd like to donate towards the cause, you can meet Mark in his cart in the Safeway parking lot on Patterson Road.
The U.S. government has released its annual checkup on American.
Off with his hair. As part of his shopping cart sit-in to raise money for muscular dystrophy, the Safeway guy, better known as Mark Irvin, had his barber drop by today with a donation, as well as a pair of clippers to shave Irvin's head. Irvin hasn't cut his hair since March. While the clean shave was done for charity, Irvin says it won't become his trademark.
No, my wife won't let me. I'll have to grow it back.
Irvin has raised more than $2,800 since yesterday. His goal is to raise $6,000. And anyone who stops by and donates $10 or more will be eligible to win one of 4 $50 gas cards, along with other prizes.
The Western Colorado Community College opens its doors today to the public for that there. We'll have the latest developments coming up next on 11 News Colorado at 10. Israel and Hezbollah continues to escalate, with other nations calling for the United Nations to intervene. We'll have the details just ahead.
And a bear looking for food enters a woman's camp and attacks her. We'll have that story. 11 News.
Safeway will have the hair-raising experience just ahead.
And nearly a decade in the making, and they couldn't have picked a hotter day to hold the grand opening of the Glacier Ice Skating Rink. We'll take you to the fun ahead on 11 News.
This still happens.
Unreal!
Off with his hair as part of his shopping cart sit-in to raise money for muscular dystrophy. The Safeway guy, better known as Mark Irvin, had his barber drop by today with a donation, as well as a pair of clippers to shave Irvin's head. Irvin hasn't cut his hair since March, and while the clean shave was done for charity, Irvin says it won't become his trademark. The Safeway all-purpose clerk has raised more than $2,800 since Friday. His goal is to raise $6,000. And anyone who stops by and donates $10 or more will be eligible to win one of 4 $50 gas cards, along with some other prizes.
We should mention that Safeway is the one at 29 and F Road in Grand Junction. Well, although temperatures top the 100-degree
C-Bond.
Tonight on 11 News at 10.
An important visit from 3 senators to Grand Junction today. They're discussing the future production of oil shale in western Colorado. Those issues
to $6,000.
The money I'm raising today goes to getting kids new wheelchairs, getting kids leg braces so they can walk around in, and also they get to be in a camp up in Empire, Colorado for a week, and they get treated special for a whole week, and they deserve that.
Combining yesterday and today's totals, Mark has raised over $3,000. If you'd like to donate towards this cause, you can catch Mark in his shopping cart at the Safeway on Patterson Road.
24 hours. Not only is that a lot of sitting, but that is not comfortable sitting in
especially in this heat.
Cart. What's that?
Especially in this heat.
Especially in this heat. And you're in to tell us about it.